Hello, Bonnie Bick, and I'm Conservation Chair for the Southern Maryland Group of the Sierra Club. And I'm here to talk generically about the need for a hearing when you have a large decision that is going to be pivotal in the future of the county. And I just would like to say that I'm here because I feel like there should be public hearings when big decisions are made, and this is an opportunity for us to ask for a public hearing when there are big issues before us. And I would like just everyone in the audience that believes that there should be a hearing to stand up, please. Everyone came out just to say that they want a public hearing when big issues come before the Planning Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bick.
Mr. Bowling just asked me to go ahead and address a couple of issues with reference to the requests for hearings. One of the things that I know that the Planning Commission members have really struggled with is the fact that this review process at this point in the development and application process actually is an administrative hearing. And at this point, regrettably, the process does not allow for a public hearing and public comment. There are a couple of concerns for that. One thing is if it's an administrative process, meaning that the applicants will go ahead and submit a project, and it's the staff's job to go ahead and compare the subdivision regulations and zoning ordinances and things to the application, and then to go ahead and analyze it and make that presentation today, it would be, I actually really think it would be unfair to you all who want to go ahead and feel that if you wanted to have a say, which would actually make a difference, it would be disingenuous. What I am going to say, though, is that because there has been so much concern, raised by each member of this Planning Commission, prior members of the Planning Commission, and staff as well, what Planning and Growth Management is doing is looking at developing a process which does allow for public input at a very early stage, so that therefore it balances the needs and concerns that the public, like yourself, would like to make a developer aware of if a project is going to try to proceed. So at this point, the administrative process does not, in fact, call for it, but you have made enough of a statement to go ahead and be present today. I don't want to diminish that. And I can only say now that staff is in the process of developing something. And I will have to say that even though they are developing it currently, and I've actually seen it, and actually in the last couple of meetings I had to update the Planning Commission members because they were asking for it as well as to the reasons why it's not here right now. But even if it were to be an acceptable process to include public participation in an administrative process, it won't apply to anything that's before this commission tonight.
I understand that, but my question is, the Planning Commission has the right to request a hearing. Isn't that true? Maybe it's not in the formal procedure, but I believe that there is the right to request a hearing by the Planning Commission. I am under the impression that the Planning Commission can request a hearing if they feel that it would be beneficial.
Beneficial and legal are two different things. Even if they wanted to go ahead and call for some kind of a special meeting, first of all, it may not be able to be accommodated this evening. And second of all, it would be contrary to what I would give as legal advice with reference to public participation in an administrative process. And I need to go ahead and really emphasize, I am not without sympathy, empathy, and understanding of your position. But Ms. Bick?
Yes.
Your public appearance is over. I've already gone ahead and addressed your question. With all due respect, thank you so much.
Well, I'm sorry. I protest the idea
that
it would not be legal to have a public hearing.
It would be ill-advised and contrary to legal advice. So therefore, thank you very much, Ms. Bick.
It speaks poorly of a county that cannot ask for, when their own planning commission it cannot ask for a public hearing if that is in the regulations. It speaks poorly because public participation makes things better.
Thank you very much for your comments, Ms. Bick. Have a nice evening.